What is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have what I think could be some really big breaking news coming out of the LCS today. We have some TSM team solo mid news. Again, this could be a really big story. Nothing is confirmed yet, but these are just some like rumors and stuff that people are talking about. We can see here, this is Biofrost op.gg, his match history. You can see 2 days ago. Here he is doing with Doublelift, doing with Doublelift, doing with Doublelift. They're playing a ton of games together. But recently, yesterday, 11 hours ago, 12 hours ago, 12 hours ago, Biofrost has been duoing with Absolute. And if we take a look at Absolute, he was previously a duo with IKEA Smurfer. Absolute is actually lost, who is TSM's Academy AD carry. IKEA Smurfer is Treatz, who is TSM's Academy AD carry. And now, as Biofrost has been duoing with Lost, IKEA Smurfer, who is Treatz, has actually been, as you can see here, duoing with Doublelift yesterday. I think this is really big news because at the least it means that TSM is at least trying out in scrims, in games and stuff, trying out Treats with Doublelift on the main roster, giving him a chance, seeing what he's made of, seeing what he can do. And at most, it means that Biofrost is getting benched. Biofrost will not be playing this upcoming week. And again, TSM hasn't said anything yet, so it's nothing official, but I would guess that this means that Biofrost will not be playing in the upcoming games this weekend. Who knows if it means he's benched for the rest of the split, if he's benched going forward, if they just want to try out Treats, who knows. But TSM actually does have the #1 academy team in the academy. They've looked great. They have a ton of really awesome players. They have a ton of really exciting players. Treatz has been one of their better academy players for quite some time. And I think this news is really interesting now that we've seen the Immortals Academy roster actually struggling in Academy, but then coming up and looking pretty solid in LCS. I think people are starting to realize that the Academy talent level is actually pretty similar to the LCS in some ways, and there are some players who definitely deserve chances to come up and see how they can perform. Biofrost has not been terrible this split for TSM, but he has not been amazing, and Treatz has been very good in Academy. Not only this split, but many splits in the past. He has been just a staple of the TSM Academy lineup, and people have been waiting for him to get a shot in the LCS. If he does good, if he does amazing and it works out for TSM, that's great. Then they have two great supports where they can either sell one off, make some money, or they can just have this rotating combination of meta changing and different shot calling, different looks, different draft ideas, all that stuff. And if Treats is bad, well, then that's okay. They still have Biofrost. But after coming off a loss to Immortals in 0-2 weekend where they lost to Cloud9 and Immortals, they were like a 1-8 team going into the game with TSM, I think some changes had to at least be considered. Broken Blade hasn't looked great. Biofrost hasn't looked great. Spica has been very up and down, but they're trying to develop him. But Broken Blade is a little bit of a newer player still, but Biofrost is a veteran at this point, and he has not looked great. So I think giving Treats at least a shot is pretty interesting. If we take a look at the LCS standings again, we see TSM is in third, so they're in a good spot. If this doesn't work out, they can slot Biofrost back in. They'll probably be a top 2 to 3 team. They have lost to Cloud9 and Liquid, and again, they lost to the very last place team in Immortals. But they've been able to take down Evil Geniuses. They beat CLG, they beat Golden Guardians, 100 Thieves, and Team Dignitas. They've looked shaky in some of their wins. They've lost to some bad teams, but overall, they have looked good in some games as well. Beating EG was a big win. They looked pretty good against Cloud9. Bjergsen's having an amazing split, and this team is looking like a team that could definitely go to Worlds and maybe even do some damage if they can get things right, if they can get that right. But again, this is a very close race for third. They're 2 games back of second, 3 games back of first, but this is a very tight race for third, and you got to be in top 3 to make it to World. So I think TSM trying this out now with enough weeks left to let it develop into fruition a little bit is pretty interesting. Again, here's their results. Coming up this weekend, they have games against 100 Thieves and FlyQuest. FlyQuest has looked pretty terrible recently, and 100 Thieves, while they're surging a little bit, they're still kind of a bottom half of the league team, so it could be really interesting. Could be a really interesting time for these changes. But I'm excited to see how Treats does. I've heard he is very good. I've heard a lot of people are excited about him. Obviously, Doublelift or Bjergsen or somebody must really believe in him if they're willing to give him the shot, because I know they've always spoke very highly of Biofrost. But after an 0-2 week and a loss to Immortals, maybe some changes necessary. I don't think this is such a big deal in professional sports. Stuff would happen all the time. If you lose a bad game, maybe you just try out some different stuff. It doesn't mean they hate Biofrost. It doesn't mean Biofrost is done. He shouldn't be demoralized or anything. It should just inspire Treats to do good, for Biofrost to perform really well, and we'll see how that goes. But if I had to guess, I would say that Biofrost is going to be playing in Academy this week, and Treats is going to be getting a chance at this LCS roster. I think that's really exciting. I'm excited about that. I'm sure a lot of people are too. And we'll have to see how this roster pans out and how they're able to do. And trying to just get some new talent into the league and just some developed talent from the academy to the LCS would be very exciting. But yeah, again, nothing's been confirmed. Just kind of a little bit of breaking news that just they've been doing with some different people. It probably means something because it seems weird that they'd both swap their duo partners, especially during the LCS season like this. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Treatz and Biofrost swapping? Biofrost getting benched, Treatz getting a chance to start in the LCS. Subscribe, so updated on my latest content. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.